Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sam's Bead Shop and welcome to another beading party. Woo! I have two fabulous guests with me today. Please welcome Cole Parker. Hello, Cole. How's it going?
Hi.
Doing good?
I'm doing well today. How about you?
I am good. And Jody Krontz, welcome.
Hello.
I am so excited to be with you guys. We are going to play around with the July Sam's Bead Box Shoreline Stroll, this very beachy boho box filled with so many different materials. It was an interesting one. We packed a lot in there. I'm so curious, like what caught your eye when you first, I guess, Jody, for you, when you first opened the box?
All the recycled glass.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love gemstones, but I love glass, especially recycled glass, beach glass, check glass, all of that. So, but yeah, that was the first thing, and then just the colors.
I'm so happy. It feels very mellow and calm, like you're walking on the beach.
Yes.
How about you, Cole? Was there like a certain bead or material that kind of stuck out to you?
Well, I came up with two designs using these, so I'm gonna say these. These the
shells.
Shells.
Oh, yeah.
The 5-point, star on them. The starfish.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking for. Starfish.
There we go.
Sea fish was close enough.
Sea fish, starfish, same thing.
Yeah, I love these because they're like super shiny and glossy, but that natural material. Yeah. Oh, so cool. Cute. So you've got a lot of ideas with those. I love that.
Oh, and then the conch shells. The conch shells were so cool. I didn't use them in my designs today, but they are gorgeous.
I know. We were able to get shells like you would find at the beach, and then we weren't gonna go to a beach and collect sea glass. That might take a little bit of time. But we did work with some folks who make cultured sea glass, who take recycled glass and they take it through a process similar to what would happen if you let a bottle tumble in the sea, in the ocean for a long time. You get a similar effect.
Right.
And then the jaspers and agates and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's a good mix of things in here.
There really is.
Yeah, so we're going to make some jewelry together. So I guess, should we move our cameras around and we'll start beading?
Sounds good.
Cool. All right, yeah. Do whatever you need to do.
Okay, there we go.
I'm going to flip mine back over. All right, so everyone gets to see our beading mats and what we're working on. We'll give everyone the details. Cole, how about you? What do you think you're going to start with? What beads first?
Well, the starfish beads that I was talking about earlier, those little charms, I'm going to put them against tassels, because I am Madame Tassels, of course. So I have these cute little tassels. They're going to go right in front of them. And then to have a dangle going down with the chain and some shells, and it's going to be some sea glass, and they're going to be earrings, basically. That's what I'm going to work on first.
Oh, I love that idea. And I love all those ambers and yellows you've got there.
Yeah, it's really pretty colors. Yeah.
Sweet. Cool. All right. Well, that is what. Oh, and yeah, if folks don't know, Cole, you can find her online as Madame Tassel, because I'm guessing that means you like working with tassels?
Yes, it does.
Cool. Awesome.
It does. You are correct.
Do you also make your own?
I have in the past, but I don't often, no.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't have the patience for it, to be honest.
Fair. But it's a good embellishment for whatever you're making. I like that.
Yeah, they're fun.
Cool. So yeah, do you want to walk us through what you're doing to get started?
Sure. So basically I'm taking a head pin and I'm making the very bottom part of the earring first. And I'm using a little bit of cultured sea glass and these little marquee shaped shells that came along with the starfish. I can't remember that name today. Anyway, and I'm going to bend them at a right angle so we can make a simple loop like that. And what I do when I make earrings is I cut them to the exact same length. I'll hold them up together something like this, so you get the you don't get that unevenness that you get with some earrings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want one earring longer than the other one.
So this way, like your loops will be the same size.
Exactly, because I don't use a one-step looper or any of that stuff. I don't like them, so now they're perfectly the same size cuts. And then I'm gonna take my and that was my cutter. I'm sorry guys, I have fibromyalgia, I have brain fog, I forget words. I apologize about that ahead of time. Anyway.
I'm just happy you're here with us today. I'm so glad we're getting to be together.
So like
Yes.
sea fish, that is a common thing that will happen.
Sounds good.
Okay, so anyway, round nose pliers. They look like this. They have a round nose, obviously. Flush cutters. That's what I was using before. And you're gonna twist and just loop your wrist around. And we're not gonna close the loop all the way. See how I didn't close the loop all the way? Because I want to connect it to the chain. I've cut 2 lengths of chain that I'm going to use for these earrings. And then I may have to raise this a little out of camera a little bit, but I'm going to just close the loop. And you can also close the loop entirely and then reopen it with a chain nose plier if you'd like. That's another way to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Just as long as it's secure,
Yeah.
So then we get this.
Nice.
Okay. And then, let's see, next, let's do for the other side. Again, we're going to go right about here. Round nose pliers, flick our wrist around and make that simple loop. Don't close it all the way again. And just, I closed it a little too far, but let me reopen that. This happens sometimes. You can just reopen it a little bit if that's the case. And perfect. And we're gonna close the loop. Easy as that. Perfect.
Would you kind of give us an overview of how the pieces are going to link up?
Sure.
What's kind of coming next?
Sure. So next, I'm going to use these tassels at the bottom. These charms on top of the tassels, and I'm going to use a big jump ring for this. And this is going to go underneath it.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm excited to see those.
Okay.
I'm going to head over to Jody, highlight her for a sec. So we can see what everyone's getting started with.
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
All right, Jody, will you give us the insight into what's going on?
Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab my other one that's just like it because I should have saved this until we were ready to. So I'm just going to cut some 20 gauge. I'm using Beaded German style wire in the 20 gauge. I wanted 20 gauge, but I'm all out of craft wire in 20 gauge. So that's why I'm using this. So it's a little bit tougher. But I'm wanting to wrap this kind of, but not really. You just put a little, almost like a bail on top. And so I can hang my star from it. I'm going to be using the green one, but I'm going to show on here. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make my little triangle, but it's going to be a little bit different because with the glass, I'm always afraid that we're going to crack this. So I kind of square it off a little bit, not totally square, but so I'll take my short one and just kind of square it off and then bend it straight up. So it's more of like this. It's not going to be a complete triangle right over top of the skinniest piece. And then I'll do the same thing kind of for my long one, except for I'm just going to bend it straight back so we can just kind of meet those. And I can just do a little wrap around here. And I want to keep going down to the third time around. And I was trying to get all fancy and add some beads, but this wire is just really too thick for that. But I want my charm added right onto it. And I'm using a oval jump ring on my little charm. So it'll just hang like that.
Cool.
And it'll kind of go back and forth a little bit. And then I'll put a bead on top and continue on.
Okay, so that's going to be the centerpiece. Is it for a necklace?
It is for a necklace, yeah. And I'm going to do the front clasp. So I could hang some other little cuties, like these little guys with it, and just kind of make it like a little bunch of charms on the front there.
Oh, I love that idea.
Thanks.
Okay, well, that is going to be cool to see how that comes together today. I can give a little preview of what I've got going on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I realized I never do bead weaving on these videos. I always grab wire or stringing, and I was like, all right, I got to get the needle and thread out. It's happening. So that's what I did. I started a little bit before we went live just so I can make sure I knew what I was doing. Since got to figure out the pattern. But we had Danielle Wicks on recently to do a class on beaded beads, and I wanted to see if I could do that with these 8/0 seed beads in the box. So that's what I'm doing. I'm following her pattern for beaded beads and then putting a 6mm check glass bead in between each one. So my plan is to kind of keep going with this pattern and create a bracelet. Okay, I want your guys' opinion. I don't know if you guys can see me with how your videos are, but I'm trying to decide if I'm going to add extra beads between my beaded beads, even more, bring in the turtle and the star and this stuff, or do I keep it really simple and matchy?
I like extra always, so
okay.
I'm always for extra.
I like that. I think that might be right. That feels also similar to your vibe, Jody. It said you're trying to bring in a lot of fun elements at the front.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to work out.
I might need to do that. Okay. So that's my plan. But let me bring you back to the spotlight here so you can see how your earrings are going.
They're almost done. I moved quickly.
I know. See, you probably got them almost done. Let's see.
So basically what I did was, let me show you on the other one. I put a piece of yellow, this golden sea glass right here, on a eye pin, and I use a ear wire to connect it to. And then now I'm just putting the whole thing together. That's all.
Wonderful.
So let me make sure I have this in the right order. So first we're going to put the ear wire on, that portion. Then you're going to put the little starfish, sea fish thing.
Or sea fish, yep.
I'm going to call it that forever.
I like it.
And then the tassel, and then the chain that you've done your long bit with. And then we're just going to close the jump ring and work hard on it a little bit by tapping it like this. This is a large gauge jump ring, so it's not going to it's pretty strong, but just in case.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know if you guys
can see. Are you able to lift? Are you able to tilt the camera up a little bit more?
Lift it up a little bit so you guys.
Okay, cool. That is beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that is so much fun.
I love it.
That is cool. I love how you have the chain dangle behind the other, there's layers to it. That's so cool.
Yeah, I try to use a lot of chains and charms in my earrings and pendants. I do a lot of dangles and stuff like that. So that's just what I do.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so we can see you put together the other one. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, sure. So we're gonna open the jump ring with I use 2 chain nose pliers rather than a bent chain nose and a chain nose. And where did I start? Right here. Okay, so you want to have it facing this way. So the back of your earring is this way. And then we're gonna put our little starfish on. And then the tassel. I was so glad I found these tassels because I was like, I want to use tassels, and I these were perfect.
Oh, absolutely. All the gold and yellow ambers, like it pops. I love it.
Let's see. So notice this takes a second to get the chain in. Let me get a little closer. And I think I need bifocals. I think I'm getting to that age. So bear with me with my vision.
I know. Well, I think with all of us staring at all these tiny little tools and beads, like we're all
I know
straight.
we're all getting there, right?
Yeah.
I'm already in
Okay.
bifocal, so I feel it. I understand.
Okay, she gets it. She gets it. Okay, so this is what they look like together, and they'll be pretty long, you know.
Yeah. Oh, those are adorable. Fun. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on, but they came together really quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. I go quick.
Yeah, no, it's great. That's awesome. We'll get to see even more ideas. I love that.
Yeah, so I'll work on a necklace next if you guys want.
Yeah, I'd love to see what you
Switch
got.
it up a little bit.
Cool. Well, I'm going to bring Jody up if you want to kind of get set up for your necklace. All right,
Sure.
Jody, I made your screen big so we can see what you have going on.
Okay, so I'm starting at the back of my necklace since I am going to be doing a front closure. No matter how I time it out, I can never get it to be right if I don't do it this way. So I'm just trying to put, I'm trying to start my pattern back here. I don't know what my pattern is going to be yet. I never plan that out. I just kind of go for it. But this is what the front of the necklace will look like. And I don't know if anyone else does this, but I found it to be so much better. Like it sits nicer if you do a front closure and you actually hang what you want to hang from the loop and you use your strand here. It just seems to hang better. I don't know what it is about it, but I discovered that one day and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's that's good.
So you're saying use the toggle ring for your focal piece?
Yeah, use the little ring here for your focal, and then that way your wire will just go on here.
Okay,
On the
that's
big part.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's one of the little things that I discovered. And now I just, like I said, I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do, how I want this to look. And I love all the blues and greens together. And then I really love these shells. And it's so funny because I have some just like this, but larger that I've had for years. And yeah, and I'm like, oh man, I need to go get more of the small ones from the shop. And do you know what? All the time I was on every day. And do you know I did not one time go check the regular website, your guys' regular website to see if you had any.
You were joining us we had recently had our 2 weeks of Gem Fest with daily live sales. So I guess you kind of forget we even have a website at that point.
I know, but I can tell you Monday came along and like after 2 weeks of seeing you guys, I'm like, oh, I missed the fam.
I know we had daily live sales for 2 weeks, and then it was like, wait, no, it was a quiet Monday. It was a little eerie.
You guys probably needed it though to kind of catch up, huh?
It's good to take a breath. Yeah.
Yeah. There were so many great things though, so many great classes. The beaded bead that you're doing, oh my gosh, I'm absolutely in love with that process. I have watched and tried tutorial after tutorial after tutorial to learn how to do a beaded bead, and I failed every single time. And I've been actually playing with them, and I can make them work. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Danielle.
Yeah, I feel like here, actually, this is a good time. I can kind of show a little bit of the process because I feel like she gave us like the beginner's hack to them.
Yes.
Because what she did is she showed us how to make them just like as part of your design. I think if you try to make like a standalone beaded bead that you can then just add to any project, that feels more complicated. But with this way, by having it just a part of the necklace, it just seems to be easier. So I'll show what I'm doing. So they're a beaded bead. They're also just kind of like texture and I don't know, fun. That's the vibe. So for for my counts, I'm adding 3 8-0 seed beads. You could do any color. You don't even really see these that much. I went for the blue because I thought that color blended in the best. And then actually I'm actually going to change it to a different color because it'll be easier to explain in a moment. I'm going to put just 3 of the green ones. Okay, so I've got 3 8-0 seed beads. So that's going to be like the core of it. And then we add a bunch of what are often called like arms that get that spiral around this core. So for each arm, we'll add 1 8-0 seed bead, 1 3.5 millimeter English cut, and then 1 more 8-0 seed bead. So for this one, I want it to be the blue color. So I'm going to add 1 of those. 1 English cut, 1 more of the seed bead. So I got those 3 together. So here you just have to be thoughtful about where your needle goes back through. So I want to take my needle back through those first 3 seed beads from the bottom here. Try that again. But only those 3. I don't want to go back through any others. And now that arm of seed beads that I added, so we've got our core here, that arm kind of curves around. I ended up adding 6 total of those arms of beads all the way around, and I thought that filled it up nicely. So here I can show another one. So I'll keep following that pattern. 1 8-0 seed bead, 1 English cut, 1 more seed bead. So this arm, I'll do the same thing where I'll go back through the core of seed beads, those first 3. Pull that tight. So the one thing that I was finding the trickiest with this is, and I don't know, Jody, you said you were playing around with this too. So maybe I'm curious if you had this issue, but I had trouble with when I started the next beaded bead, like it being too far away and there being like this extra space.
Yes,
so
yes.
Okay, was that happening to you?
Yes.
And it's driving me crazy. And the only thing that I know, I guess what I figured is I just have to go really slowly as I add each arm, and just you have to pull tight every time. It's kind of hard to fix later. I don't know. So I was just like, all right, after each arm, I really got to take the time to push it into place.
Yeah, I think, I was having that problem too. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't remember like adding a bunch of stuff in between things. I mean, you can, I'm sure, but
yeah,
you just end up with more space than what you definitely needed.
Yeah. So that's the one tricky part that I think I'm still figuring out the best way to do it. But right now it's kind of just after adding each arm, check that it's close enough, pull it tight, and just, go slow. So so there's what 3 arms looks like. So I'll add 3 more of those around and I'll keep going on the pattern.
I just can't believe how much more simple that whole process is. It's amazing.
I know, just weaving back through. That's it. I love it. Okay, I want to have you started on a necklace over there?
Yes, I have.
Will you tell us what you have going on?
Yes, I will.
Awesome.
Okay, so I have a simple beginning to the necklace because my pendant's going to be kind of loud and obnoxious and out there. So,
Yes, I love that.
as I am. So, no, I'm joking. So I just did this cultured sea glass, beaded portion of onto a beading wire. And I'm going to crimp it now, and then I'll add chain to continue the necklace at the end. So we're going to put a crimp tube on. I'm using 2x2 crimp tubes. And I use split rings. I've always used split rings. They are stronger than jump rings and will hold together better than jump rings. So I'm going to put a split ring right there.
And what's different about a split ring from a jump ring?
Well, a split ring looks like a spring, so it has multiple layers.
Oh.
Can you see it from there? Or?
Can you show us
It's a
how to
little-
use the little tool to open them? Because I bought the tool and the split rings, but I can't open it.
Yeah, I'll show you in just a second. Yeah, let me
Okay.
just crimp this and then
Sweet.
I'll show you how to open it. It takes some practice. It does. But yeah, those I've been using for like 3 years or something. Because I had this horror story where a necklace fell apart because of a jump ring, and I vowed to never use them again unless I had to. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that tight, but not too tight because it's a necklace. Obviously, I'm gonna check that. And then once I crimp this, I'll show you how to open it. That's no problem. So we're gonna squeeze right there. And squeeze. I'm using Zeron pliers, so it's like it's a different setup. Crimping pliers.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Zeron pliers too.
I love them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're so easy.
Yeah, they're an investment, but they're great.
Yeah, they're worth it. And we're just gonna snip it, and those are Zerons too. Okay, so let me show Jody how to. So this is the Zeron openers. They have like a little hook.
Yeah.
You guys can see this little hook.
Yeah. Okay.
So Jody, what you're gonna do is you're gonna find the place where the two ends meet. Like the two ends, there's a single line of wire. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like where the spring stops. And you're going to put it right at that edge and squeeze through.
Okay.
You can't open it in the middle because you won't have any leverage.
See, I think that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to open it like in the middle.
Yeah, no, you've got to open it at the beginning of the spring, and then you can start sliding stuff on it like I've always done.
Awesome.
And then
Cool.
you can just split it. Does that make sense, or just
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
okay? Cool.
I have to practice.
For
Okay.
for the way you just used it, you didn't even have to open it, right? Or did you open it?
No,
for
the
your
way I
necklace?
used it on the necklace, I'm not going to open it yet, but I will open it to put the chain on.
Okay, cool.
So, first, so basically I'm going to use this cool shell component, this connector.
Yeah.
I thought these were so pretty, and I was like, I could do earrings, but everyone's going to do earrings, so I'm not going to do earrings.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the sea glass, the green sea glass, the green pendant, like this shell pendant, and then a bunch of these cute little briolet shaped, I guess is what they're called. These cute little teardrop.
Oh yeah, the little drops. Yeah, we had those in a bunch of colors.
I'm going to make a cluster of them and add that to the pendant as well.
Wonderful.
So, it's gonna
All right.
be cool.
I see a theme. I'm seeing lots of layers, lots of dangles. I love it. That's awesome.
Thank you. So now I
I
just opened the jump ring, the split ring. I mean.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then
now
this is how you put it on. You put it on the. You put it on there, and then I'll put what I'm connecting to it, which is I want it to go this way. Yeah. Put the connector on. See, sometimes it takes a little more force than you would with the jump ring, so it takes some getting used to.
Did you have a little bail connector piece there that you're connecting to?
Yes, I have a bail bead. I prefer to use bail beads. I think they look a little more, not classy, but like toned.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like completed. So I'll show you guys that. It's just a little bead with a little loop on it.
If you just hold it down a little bit more, I think we'll see. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's lovely.
So then
you guys you're making me learn about all these different findings that I'll need to research more about. They're new to me. I love it.
So let's do this. I haven't cut the chain for these yet. Let me cut this. So the cluster's gonna go on top of this guy.
Nice.
I'll stop talking whenever you want. Just let me know.
No, this is casual. I just hop around. Whenever it looks like someone's doing something interesting. Yeah.
I love it. It's so laid back.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, this is your first time on the channel, so I'm really excited to have you. Jody, you're coming along quickly there. What kind of pattern did you decide on?
Well, I just kind of went with it. So I wanted the white definitely in between the colors just to kind of break it up a little bit. And I was using my seed beads, and I started with the yellow seed beads with the little blue check glass bead in the middle. And then I went into the orange, and now I'm using the blue at the bottom. And now I'm starting to add my drops.
Oh, fun. More dangles.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then down here towards the bottom, before it connects to my clasp, I'm going to add more drops. So it just kind of, it's going to be a lot more droppier.
Yeah, you get more volume in the middle.
We're all going to use drops today. All of us.
I know. I think I need to add one so that I match you all.
The textures in this box are amazing. I love texture, and
Yay.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this box was inspired by, I think kind of just where we grew up here. Sam and I are quite lucky to have grown up in the San Francisco Bay Area, right on the California coast. And so, yeah, I mean, there's just lots of beaches. Some are more sandy, some are more rocky. It's pretty cold here, the water. Like, you don't really want to swim in the Pacific Ocean around here, but I guess that's why, to me, a beach means like going to hang out on the sand, walk along the water, collect things. Like, that's the vibe you have here. It's not really about swimming.
I'm not a swimmer. I'm a hanger-outer too, and walk on the beach.
Oh, me too.
Hanger-outer, I love that. Yeah.
And it's so funny. The Bay Area is where, because my husband asked, he's like, "Well, if we were going to go anywhere in California, where would you want to go?" I said, "Well, probably like the Bay Area," and he's like, "Really?" He's like, "Why?" I said, "Well," because I'm a true crime buff. I'm like, that's where a lot of cases have happened. And I said, too, I love the idea of being able to just stroll along the beaches. I said, the scenery is beautiful there. I said, it's not like, I don't want to go to LA or, you know what I mean? Or anything like that. It's just too big for me. And,
the Hollywood scene.
Yeah, it's just too much. I said, and I said, that's where Sam's Beach Shop is. They're in Berkeley.
Yeah, you'd have to stop by if you came.
Of course.
We'll send your husband somewhere else. There's some breweries nearby. There's other things to do.
Oh yeah. Yep. Because I know he said something, because I'm going to Tucson this year. I'm going to go in 2026. So and I'm going for like 3 or 4 days, right? Because I don't think I could do any more than that. My wallet would be yelling at me. And my husband would probably be yelling at me too. And I said, well, you can go if you want. And he's like, no, that's okay. You go ahead.
Yeah, there's nothing for him to do there. That's not, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'll do the next trip. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Meeting up with Colleen and Danielle. So
oh, cool.
Fun. Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Oh, it's good to have shopping buddies in Tucson. That's because it can be quite tiring going to the shows, and there's just so much to see. I think it can be helped to have people just to, like, I don't know, help you relax and help you make decisions. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I know I cannot be left to my own devices in an environment as that, because it would be bad news. And I said, it's so funny because I think was it Neely who said that he was just going to buy a bunch of clothes at Old Navy, like clear his clothes and just leave them behind.
Yeah,
he gave more room.
He gave Sam a bunch of clothes so that he'd have more room for his beads. Yeah.
It's so funny. I love it. I'm like, that's a good plan, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too funny.
That's great.
But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I know. And then we get to meet in person for the first time.
I know.
That'll be
I
great.
know.
Because I'm sure we'll overlap. Because I mean, we'll check the dates later, but we go for a while, so I'm sure we'll overlap.
Yeah, you guys are there for a long time.
It's quite. Yeah, we kind of moved. We kind of moved to Arizona for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
But those live shows are fun too because you guys are up and at them every day, and you
Yes.
know.
And everything just we like go shopping and we try to turn it around and share it with everyone as quickly as possible.
That's the way to do it, though. I mean, we're getting those deals fresh off the the vendor table.
That's the goal. But we had to take a little pause before then. I feel Gem Fest was like, Tucson in July. Now I'm glad we have another, 6-7 months to rest before that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you guys really hit it out of the park with Gem Fest, so that was so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And also I should mention to folks, I don't know why this came to my mind right now, but if you are enjoying the July box, the August box will be shipping out pretty soon. We always ship out by the 10th of the month or the next business day. Sometimes we're able to beat that and even ship it out a few days before the 10th. So pretty soon the August box will be shipped up. That'll be a brand new theme, totally different. I will not tell you what it is. Sorry.
Spoilers.
But it's pretty exciting. So you'll have to tune in and find out. But yeah, we'll come up with a totally new curated palette of check glass, gemstones, and metal. Yeah. So you can join us until Tucson next year. Come and hang out with us with the bead box. There we go. That's how it connects. I don't know.
Yep, it works for me. It connects.
There we go. All right. Well, so initially I was actually planning to make earrings when I first started it. So I didn't cut my thread that long. So I don't really have much thread left. So I guess either I'll need to weave in and make it longer, or I make it so this is like part of the bracelet and then I do some like wire work or stringing for the other part. So that's what I have to do.
Yeah, you could do that, or some leather or silver silk.
Ooh, I like that. Something a little thicker with some texture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got me thinking. Cool.
Yeah, whenever I run short, I'm like, oh, well, this is a good time for silver silk.
Yep. I need to fill up some space. Okay. All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to end this. I'm going to make a little loop of seed beads at the end, and then I can link it to something else. It could also be a necklace. We'll see what happens.
The possibilities are endless.
Too many. That's the problem.
Oh, I know it.
What's the closest beach to you, Jody? Like, would that be at one of the Great Lakes? Or
Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan. Okay.
Yeah. And I love Lake Michigan. I used to live like a mile from it, and now I'm about 30 miles from it.
A mile away? That must be awesome.
Oh, it was so great. I mean, we would just get up like in the morning, me and the kids, and I'm like, come on, guys. And I have a cooler packed, and we would just hit the beach all day. And it was just so nice.
That's awesome.
I know. I've always been like a beach girl. So
this vibe, took you back.
Oh, it sure did. Yeah. Except for I never find pretty shells in Michigan.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What do you find on the shore there? Are there any interesting rocks or anything?
Oh, yeah. We actually get really interesting rocks. If you go up north, like near Petoskey, they actually they're pretty common, but they're hard to spot, the Petoskey stones. I actually was looking to get some of the beads. Last time I was up there, I was up in that area, and the beads are very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get like 4 10-millimeter beads for like $30.
Oh my god!
What does it look like, this stone that you're talking about?
It's got like some of them can have some colors to it, but it's mostly gray and black and like white and like brown. So like your neutrals.
Yeah.
But they have like almost like, you know how fossil jasper has like the little splotches, like little fossil imprints.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like, but all over
Ooh.
it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Say
it's so
the name of
cool.
it again. What was the stone called?
Petoskey.
Okay, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, they're so cool. And I'm thinking about just making an investment and just getting a few pieces because, you know, it would be for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like and I don't even know if I would use them in anything. I think I would just hoard them.
Yeah. I mean, it's like connected to a memory too of a place.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely if I end up landing some, I'll let you know.
Yeah, send us a picture if
And if
you.
I can find
I'm
them at a
curious.
decent price, I'll send you a couple.
Nice.
That way you can have some Petoskey stones.
Cool. Oh, ooh, you added, can I see all the little drops you added there?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So fun. How much further do you have to go? Are you ready to add the toggle?
I'm ready to add the toggle.
Oh, sweet. Okay, will you show us how to do that?
Yep. Oh, where's my stuff? There it is. All right. So I got my number 2 crimp tubes. I have some French wire. I don't always use French wire, but if I'm closing it off in the front, I kind of like to just because it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put my crimp tube on, flip on my French wire. I'll just drop that down. And then I'm going to go right through the side of the toggle. And I can slide everything down. So I'm going to keep it up here a little ways, just so I can keep an eye on my French wire. I've gotten it stuck in crimp tubes before.
Oh no.
And I was so mad. Then I tried to pull it out. Well, you know what happens when you pull on it? It just, yeah.
Oh yeah, it just falls apart.
Yep. Like, yeah, that's not going to work. But it was kind of cool to see how it was, really made. Like all those little spirals. I'm like, well, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. And my crimpers are here somewhere. There they are. All right. Everything's slid down here. I feel like I make such a mess whenever there's just beads everywhere.
Yes.
All right. And then this side, same thing. Crimp on, French wire on. Oh, actually, I think I need to cut a little bit bigger of a piece because it's going over this part. So let me grab that real quick. I typically only need about a 1/2 inch if I'm using it, just onto like a little ring like that. But because I'm going around this guy, I want it to be a little bit bigger.
Okay.
I'll just save that little piece. All right. Didn't think about that one all the way through when I was preparing. All right. Okay, and now I'm going to just put it through my ring. Just really carefully try not to lose anything in my crimp there. So close, so close. All right. Oh, almost. There we
I guess
go.
it's the same as putting a clasp on for the back, but
Yeah, it's just, I'll show you what it ends up looking like.
but I guess you maybe you pay a little more attention to how it looks than you normally would.
Yeah, yeah. Just because people are going to see it, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, that's a crummy crimp. I don't know what I did there. You know what happens when you get crummy crimps? You bring out crimp covers.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. So then when it's hanging, and I can even show you like when I'll put it on when
Yeah.
we're done and everything. But when it's hanging, it's going to hang more like this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love it. Oh, and those little drops, those like clusters.
It kind of reminds me of like little corals.
Yeah. Oh, it's so beachy. It's so just, oh, it's so, oh, it makes me happy. I love it. That is
Yay!
awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I've been playing with all these beads and I'm like, yay, it's finally here. I finally get to play for real.
I know you were saving this box for this class, you said. You were like, because you wanted to have enough to work with.
I know, because that's my worst fear is like using stuff and then I'm like, oh, now I gotta take things apart. Oh, I don't want to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
Same. Oh, I got a finished necklace. Amazing. All right. Well, I know Cole has a necklace going on. So, ooh, will you show us all these layers you did? What's there?
So we've got
Oh,
the sea glass, and then I've got a layer of the clusters of the little teardrops, and then the pendant at the bottom.
Cool.
And
Oh,
I'm
they're
gonna
all
do
in a jump ring together.
yeah, and
Ooh.
I'm gonna do a paper clip chain to go around the outside. I want to measure this on my bead board, so I'm gonna wait and like post pictures. But
Okay.
I'm gonna work on some other earrings I had also planned out
Cool.
real quick if I can get them done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got like 12 or 10, 12 minutes left. Yeah, we got a little more time.
See what I can do.
Y'all are amazing. I'm like gonna have half a bracelet at the end of this. So
That's okay.
I'm so impressed with you all.
aw.
Oh my god.
So
these are
I'm
just-
trying to
sorry.
think. I'm trying to think. I really want. Okay, so when the unboxing, was being done, and reading, because I love reading the little stories behind what you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, because when I first saw it, I'm like, leaves. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm reading the story. I'm like, seaweed.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes sense. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
yes, I
got to
know.
go with
Go
the
ahead.
shell. It's got to definitely go with the shell somehow. And I really want it to be like a tangle of seaweed. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to figure that out. I may not get to that project today, but it's something I'm working on.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, so a little just story behind that is that we started by just brainstorming what are all the things that we find on the beach, and there are some just like often huge pieces of seaweed that come up here on the beach. Like I don't know, they're massive. So like you notice them, but like I don't think anyone in the Czech Republic has designed a seaweed bead.
No.
So it was like, okay, well, we're not going to be able to get exactly that. So how do we just give that vibe, that impression? And so we were like, okay, I mean, a leaf is, it's foliage. It's similar to seaweed. And by making it matte with the gold, it evokes it. It's not perfect, but it's the best we could do.
Well, I saw it. I mean, the minute it was said, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's seaweed. That's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, maybe someone in Czechia needs to make like a mold for a seaweed shape.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't even know what that would look like.
Can you tell me why you want seaweed?
Yeah. Do they have seaweed there? I assume so. I don't know. Maybe not. I have no idea.
Looks like that's going to be another place to visit one day, right?
Yes.
I would love to. Oh my gosh, it's on my list.
Right, Cole? I know, to go to all those like factories and see how the glass is all made.
Oh my gosh, I would love it.
That'd be incredible.
That would be so amazing.
On the bucket list for sure. So much so.
I think about Deb when she went to Gollum.
I know, she went to Bulgaria to see their studio.
I'm like, I would give anything.
What what a cool collab to get to do that with them. I thought that was so awesome.
I know. I was so happy for her. I'm like, that is just amazing.
Yeah.
What a super cool memory to have.
Okay, here's where I've got to. I added a little funky, but added little seed bead loops at the end. So I guess I'll just have to decide later if I want it to be a necklace where I just add some chain and this is the center, or I'll make it a bracelet and add some more to finish it off. But
I could totally see that as a necklace. That would be really, really cute.
I know I started out thinking I was making earrings, then a bracelet, but now I might just turn it into a necklace. So we're letting things happen.
The life of somebody who makes jewelry.
Yep.
Started out as.
And then went and had 10 different twists and turns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cole, what beads did you pick out now for some earrings?
So I used the agate cylindrical beads right here.
Yeah, the Sakura agate.
Yeah, those are so pretty. And I think this was Jasper, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the Jasper coins. Nice.
Yeah, those were super pretty. And then I'm just going to put my favorite sea fish on the bottom.
Perfect.
And it's just going to be a simple earring, but like really pretty. I figured if we had time, I'd do it.
Nice. I'm really glad that I think we put 6 pieces in the box. So I'm glad we gave you enough to work with. For multiple designs.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Let's put that there.
Oh, I wish this thread was like 3 inches longer so I could weave it in a little better. It's not quite as... So off camera, I'm going to attempt to add some half hitch knots later to try to make it a little more secure, but it's so little that's going to be difficult, but we'll see.
It's amazing some of the things you can do, though, isn't it? Like, well, if I just do this, then it'll work. Nobody will ever know.
I'm gonna stretch that little end of thread and make it do a lot. I'm gonna try to.
Yep. I say that a lot on my videos. I'm like, you know what? The only person who's going to know if there's something wrong is you, because you can totally make it like this was my plan the whole time.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is just, I wear this jewelry or we display this stuff here at the shop. So like, so I'm not selling the jewelry. So I don't have to worry too much about how secure it is, as long as I know what to be careful.
Yeah.
So if folks want to see more of the jewelry that you guys are making, I want to make sure they know where to go. So Jody, where can people find you to see more of your jewelry making?
You can find me on YouTube at This Beaded Life. I also started a Facebook group. It's called This Beaded Life's Bead Friends. And everyone over there is so fun. They're sharing all kinds of things. They answer each other's questions. Everybody is super sweet. So definitely join that. I'm on there a lot with everyone too. And of course, checking everybody's stuff out because I'm nosy, but, I love to see everyone's designs. So yeah, those are my 2 places. And, I was trying to think if I had anything coming up anytime soon.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. I think I'm good until at least a couple more weeks.
Okay. Well, everyone make sure they get subscribed so that way they'll see any new videos as they come out and any future projects.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Cool. And Cole, where can folks find you on the internet?
Well, I am most active on Instagram and Etsy. But if you look on Instagram at Madame Tassels, MADAME, Tassels, TASSELS. Some people can't spell it wrong, so that's why I always spell it out.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's where you find me. And you can also find the same usernames on Etsy, Facebook, and then Madame Tassel's Jewelry on YouTube.
Wonderful. Okay, good. All right. Well, folks, definitely check out Cole's Instagram and follow her there.
Yes, please do.
I
Sweet.
follow
Yeah.
you.
I know you do. I know, Jody. I follow you too.
Awesome. And I will make sure all of that is linked below so that folks can easily find that.
Oh, thank you. That's
Yeah.
great.
Absolutely.
I'm almost done. Oh my gosh. Racing against the clock. Right here.
I know, our last few minutes, because then we gotta flip our cameras back up and
It's all good.
hold up our final pieces, give the final catwalk reveal.
All I need is ear wires.
No, you guys are good. You guys are good. I'm just sitting and relaxing because I got done to the point that I'm going to be done today. So
Yeah.
this is enough. Yeah. But what I really love about doing these videos is that we get to show so many different ideas and inspiration in one. So like when folks get a bead box, I hope this shows that there's like so many possibilities of what you can make. And like you get to follow whatever grabs your attention, whatever style you like. So hopefully folks will give some of these designs a try. And if you do, the best place to share them would be, well, a couple places. One is our Facebook group, which is called Gem Chat. The Gem Chat at Sam's Bead Shop. That's a great group for folks to share what they make. And then of course in the This Beaded Life Facebook group as well. So lots of places to share what you're making and see what other people are making too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So many good places.
Okay. Jody, if you're ready for the final reveal, if you want to flip your camera around.
Yep, I will do that.
All right, cool. I'm going to take you off for a moment so I won't hear you for a sec, but then I'll bring you back on.
Okay, good.
All right. She's getting her camera flipped. Perfect.
And then I'll turn mine up too.
Perfect. But yeah, finish your earrings there. I just had to lay out the whole box again. I just love looking at all these colors together.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. All right, let me flip mine. Jody is back on. Let me flip my camera.
Jody.
There we
It's hot
go.
in here. It's hot.
I know.
I'm here too.
I know we all closed our doors because we didn't want people interrupting us, but now I'm like, yeah, let's open the doors.
Open the door, please.
Well, I will sort of demo mine. If you can imagine that it's wearable.
It's gonna be so pretty though. I love that.
Thank you. Or a necklace, so we'll see. All right, Jody is putting on her necklace for us to see.
I have to use a mirror to put earrings in. Don't laugh at me, guys.
Oh, it's the hardest.
So
Oh, Jody, that looks wonderful.
that's how it hangs. Then it's just, I think it hangs better.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love them. I love
That
them.
is wonderful.
Thanks.
So
What
these are
color?
the tassels.
Ooh, I love that.
This one.
Those are
Those are
fun.
great. Yeah, the tassel, putting that your golden tassel behind the sea fish, that is great. It makes them pop. I love it.
They will never be starfish again.
Nah, they're sea fish. I love it.
The funny thing is I literally do that all the time. Like I'll say the wrong thing. I'll say completely different words. I'll mix it. I'll forget what I'm saying.
We know what you meant.
Yeah,
You know what I meant. I'm like the 5-pointed fish, and I'm like, oh no, it's happening. It's happening again.
Well, will you just hold up, Cole, your necklace just so we can it's nice to just see it dangling.
This is the dangly part.
Oh, wonderful.
That is so pretty.
And I'll add some chain to it and post it. And then the earrings, I did finish the other ones. They look like this.
Oh, I like those.
They're just
Awesome.
simple and like neutral colored.
I love doing like just simple earrings like that though.
Yeah, they're super fun.
Nice. Oh, well, thank you both so much for joining me for this.
This was fun. Thank you for inviting me and
Thank you
Cole.
so much. Yeah, this was great. And it was nice to meet you, Jody and Rachel and everyone. And
Nice to meet you too. And Cole, just so you know, anyone I end up getting teamed up with, we become really good friends. So now we're going to become really good friends.
Okay, sounds good.
That is like one of my side hopes is that I become like a beady matchmaker. And I'm like, all right, you guys get along. You guys should be together more. Why not?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, thank you both. And thank you all for joining us for class today. I hope you have a lovely weekend and we'll see you again next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.